Have you been thinking about starting a digital product business and you just need to hear, you need to get started and you need proof that this strategy really works? Today, I want to be the blueprint for you. I want to take the guesswork out of starting your digital product business, and I want to show you guys step by step of what I do in my digital product business as a complete beginner in order for me to make almost $2K every single month. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Tiara, and on this channel I teach you guys how to use your gifts, your talents, your education, your experience, your knowledge, your pain, all to turn it into purpose so that you're able to start selling digital products and live a life that you desire to live. So today, you guys, I want to explain to you step by step of the steps that I take in order for me to make almost 2K every single month, and this does fluctuate. Sometimes I make more than 2K, but the minimum is almost 2K a month. So the first step into making 2K a month is for you to select a digital product to sell. When it comes to starting your digital product business, you first need to decide on what problem you want to solve for a specific audience. Now, you will hear a lot of people tell you about selecting a niche and selecting a target audience, and basically a niche is what it is that you want to talk about. A niche can be anything in the wealth industry, it can be in the fitness industry, it can be in the hair industry, it can be any industry that you decide you want to go into. But the very important thing about selecting a niche is to make sure that you go into a sub niche. Like, talking about wealth is very broad, so you want to make sure that you select a specific thing within the wealth industry, which, for instance, you can use credit repair, you can talk about budgeting, you can talk about making money. You just have to decide on what you want to talk about and how you're going to solve a specific problem. When it comes to your target audience is basically who your content is going to be for. Who do you want to help? How can you relate to that person's pain? How can you be the problem solver for what problem they may have? So if you're someone who decides you want to teach about making money, you can help single moms to discover how they can use their talents and their gifts in order for them to make more money so they can have the time freedom to quit their 9-to-5 job and spend more time with their kids. Hint, hint, that's one thing that I do, you guys. So yes, that is how you're going to decide on what your niche is and who it is that you're going to target. You want to be the problem solver for that specific person. So that way, once you begin to make content, you know how to talk to them, you know how to relate to them, and you know how to educate them to take them from step A to step B. One thing that I like to recommend when starting your digital product business and starting with a specific digital product is making sure it's something that you have knowledge in, or making sure it's something that you are passionate about. I would hate for you to start a digital product business looking to make more money but not be passionate about what it is that you're talking about, or not have the knowledge that you need in order for you to teach and educate people in that specific industry. Whatever niche you decide to go into, or whatever topic you decide to commit to, you need to make sure that it's something that you can show up and talk about every single day. Now, a lot of you may already work a 9-to-5 job. You may like your 9-to-5 job, but some of you may hate your 9-to-5 job. So I would not want you to start a business on the side to make money but not be passionate about it. The last thing you want to do is not have to create this business and make it a job that you hate. Like, if you're going to commit to this business and you want this business to grow for you, you want to make sure that you're able to show up, be yourself, and talk about something that you love. So if you already know that you have a 9-to-5 job that you hate, you want this business to also be your ministry. You want this business to be your outlet. I feel like we all have a gift, we all have a talent, and God gave us resources for a reason. What is it that you love to do? If you could do it every single day and not have to worry about getting paid for it, what would you choose? Like, when you start this digital product business, use something that you are passionate about, use something that you want to talk about, use a topic that you've been dying to talk about, or something that you've been dying to show people how to do. A lot of people, they have different knowledge, they have experiences, they have a certain topic that they want to talk about, and they talk about it to their family family who doesn't even listen. So start a digital product business around that topic, because there is a niche and a tribe out there who would love to vent or hear your ideas on this specific topic. So once you guys know who it is you're talking to, that's how you're going to create your digital product. Now, if you're saying, how do I create my digital products? What you want to do is use Canva and ChatGPT. Canva already has a ton of different ebook templates that you can use. So what you want to do is go onto Canva and you want to go into the templates for ebooks. And you guys, there are so many different ones that you can choose from. So you want to decide on which one looks best for your digital product. And once you know which one you want to use, you can literally use that template, and you want to use ChatGPT to help you to come up with this digital product idea. Now, if you have never heard of ChatGPT, ChatGPT is AI technology. ChatGPT can literally help you in your business thousands of ways. When I tell you guys, ChatGPT helps me within my digital product business. It literally creates my content for me. It helps me to come up with my ideas every day. It helps me to create my ebooks and my courses. So you guys, if you train ChatGPT correctly the first time, ChatGPT can literally be your personal assistant. So if you have never used ChatGPT before, or if you have used it and you're not using it correctly, I want you guys to go down below and I want you to grab my ChatGPT prompt ebook. In this ebook, I give you guys every prompt that I use so that I'm able to use ChatGPT as my personal assistant within my digital product business. This is how I have been able to make almost 13K in my business, because ChatGPT literally gives me the content. It gives me everything to say word for word on different things. And you guys, it has literally saved me so much time and energy, because everything is plug and play for my business. The only thing I have to do is just show up in order for me to get content out. But using ChatGPT has literally saved my life, because I don't have to worry about what title I'm going to post. I don't have to worry about writing my own description. I don't have to even worry about the hashtags or how I'm going to find my audience. Everything I need, ChatGPT gives it to me word for word. So if you want to use ChatGPT to help you to create your own ebook, you can go down below and you can grab that so that you can get started. What you want to do is use ChatGPT to help you to come up with your ebook step by step. You guys, when I say it can give you the title, it can give you everything to say word from word. You can literally make your whole entire ebook using chat. So what I like to do is use ChatGPT to come up with my outline, to come up with what I want to say within my ebook. Anything that I want to add or take away, I'm able to do so with ChatGPT. Once your outline and everything is completed, you can literally take all of that, you guys, and upload it into your digital product template using Canva. And once you do that, the only thing you have to do is just save it, download it. And I have a video on my channel as well that shows you guys how to do this step by step. It's in my shorts. So after this video, if you want to see exactly how this is done, just go back to that video in my shorts and watch exactly how I do this, you guys. Like, it's very simple to do, and you can get started and have your digital product up and launched in 24 hours or less. But once you have that digital product, the next thing you want to do is choose a platform in order for you to promote your digital product business. When it comes to choosing where it is that you want to promote your digital product business, I always say two things. You need to first make sure that you get on a platform where your audience is. The second thing you need to do is make sure that you choose a platform that you already have experience with, and a platform that you're able to post on every single day without missing a day. And if you miss a day, that is okay, but you don't want to miss too many days. You want to make sure that you are as consistent as possible. So you need to choose a platform that you already are familiar with, so that it does not feel like a job itself. One thing I can tell you guys is there are so many social media platforms that we can use, but each one of them are different. So because they are different, you have to make sure that you understand how to use that social media platform. So I always say, as a beginner, you want to start with the platform that you are familiar with. Now, just say for instance, you're someone someone who already has an Instagram account that you've had for the last 3 or 4 years. You don't want to start with that same Instagram page. What you want to do is create a different one that's going to be for your business. You can have your name as something that's going to be tailored to your specific audience. So for instance, if I'm someone who's going to talk about fitness, I can say T Fitness Girl. You know, like, just come up with something that's going to be relatable to your audience. Or if you want to build a personal brand and you want to do more videos like I'm doing, sitting down and talking, you can use your exact name as it is. However you want to do it is totally fine. But I want you to understand that you need to start a different page, because you don't need your family and friends knowing it's you. You don't need their likes. You don't need their validation. You need your audience to make sure that they know what it is that you're teaching and that they want what it is that you're selling. So when you begin to post on social media, whichever platform you choose, you want to make sure that every piece of content is going to either educate or entertain your audience. So every time you get ready to post something, you want to say, how is this helping my audience? How is my audience going to understand this? Like, what are they getting from this? Am I helping them with a problem? If I'm not helping them with their problem, am I entertaining them some type of way for them to feel like they're related to what I'm saying? So for me, what I do is inspire and motivate and encourage my audience, but I also give information about my specific topic, which, as I told you guys at the beginning of the video, I help you guys to use your gifts and your talents in order for you to start your own digital product business. But the heart and the soul of me is literally motivating and inspiring and encouraging people. Like, even before I started my first business 8 years ago, that's what I did. So that's a natural flow for me. So because that is something I naturally do and I naturally give, that's what I use in order for me to help my specific audience. I teach, but I also give them entertainment by motivating and inspiring them and encouraging them to let them know that if I did it, they can do it too. So that's how I reel my audience in. But what you guys have to understand is you have to do what works for you. A lot of people will try to tell you how to do this, but I am very big on using your gifts and your talents, because God said that your gifts will make room for you. So if you know that you're using your gifts, if you are being authentic and you're just showing up as yourself, people are going to navigate to you. So you don't have to try to pretend to be somebody else. You don't have to try to do it the same way other people are doing it. Do what works best for you. So once you begin to post on social media, you want to educate 30% of the time, but you want to also use your gifts 70% of the time. So for me, 70% of the time I'm motivating and I'm inspiring and I'm encouraging, but that 30% of the time I'm giving out valuable information so that I'm able to educate my audience on how to do what they need to do to solve that specific problem. You guys, that is all you're gonna have to do in order for you to start making 2K or more a month. I want you to understand that everything you do has a purpose. Everything that you put out, it needs to be something that people gravitate to. We live in a time now where people want what they want. They want to know, how are you serving them? How can you help them? So every time you get ready to post, you need to make sure that you're just helping them in some type of way. It's sad to say it's not about you, but it's about your audience. So as long as you're posting content, as long as you're showing up, helping your audience, you will start to see sales within your digital product business. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Make sure you go back and watch other videos just like this. And if you guys are watching and you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I'm seeing there are so many non-followers who are watching but they have not subscribed. Why haven't you subscribed? Like, I'm here to help you on this journey, so I would appreciate if you can just support the channel and make sure that you get it to other people who want to know about making more money. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you back here on my next video. Bye.